Welcome to the freelance mindset shift. We are going to talk about, so this is what we're going to cover, employee versus freelance mindset, thinking like a business owner, value over skills, very important, and proactive versus reactive thinking, embracing discomfort and growth. Employee versus freelancer mindset. You need to think of a direction shift. So direction shift. As an employee, you're told what to do. As a freelancer, you decide what needs to be done. So you are the CEO. You decide everything. You're not getting orders. You're giving them to yourself. So it's self-leadership. You're no longer trading hours for tasks. You're responsible for outcomes. So it's no longer about time for money. It's about your business. It's about the outcomes that get done. Time ownership. Freelancers must learn to manage their own time, priorities, and direction without waiting for instructions. So you need to plan your time. You have ownership about your daily schedule, about what you do and where your time is best spent. Permissionless work. Waiting for permissions is a habit of employees. Freelancers give themselves permission to act. So again, you are your own boss. You are responsible. Do not wait for permissions. Proactive role. You shift from doing the job to making the job happen. So overall, you are responsible. You're not an employee anymore. You have to plan your time. You are your leader. You need to give yourself permission. No one else is going to do this for you. You're not an employee. You are a business owner. So thinking like a business owner. Business identity. You're not just a service provider. You are running a business with clients, not bosses. Do not behave like an employee of your clients. They are not your boss. They are just your clients. It's your relationship is mutually beneficial. Total responsibility. Everything from marketing to client communication to delivering falls on you. You are responsible for everything. Do not seek for responsibility in anyone else. There are no excuses. Business owners don't blame clients, the market, or bad luck. They take ownerships of results. No matter if those results are good or bad, you are responsible. There are no excuses. If something went bad, you did not do your homework. You did not deliver on time. You did not get the right client. If there's problems with the client, your client vetting may not be good enough. So you are responsible, no one else. So do not seek for excuses in any circumstances because you control those circumstances. Silent discipline. Being accountable means following through even when no one is watching. And this one is very important. You have a plan, you execute it, and there are days, I have them as well, where you simply do not want to do this. And no one else is holding you accountable. So you yourself must hold yourself accountable at any time. You can search for the community for a bit of shared accountability, but if you do not use this, and even then, they only know what you share. So if you're silent, if you're by yourself, you are in charge of holding yourself accountable. You need to make strategic choices. So every decision from pricing, project scope is part of building a brand, not just making a sale. So all over time, every decision is strategic and follows a general path, a bigger goal to get you from where you are to where you want to be. Value over skill. You're a problem solver. Clients hire you to solve problems, not to admire your technical perfection. They do not care. This is the mantra. They do not care. They only care about the problem you solve for them. Beyond technology, so being the best 3D artist doesn't guarantee success. Understanding client needs does. They have a problem. You need to understand their problem and need to understand how you solve it. It's nothing to do with your 3D skills. It has to do with how you understand their business and yours, so how you can help them. Results first. Focus on what your work does for the client, not just what it is. So it's not a beautiful animation and you focus on how good the animation is. You focus on the result. What does this animation need to do for the client? This should be your focus. Client focused. Client result focused. Not on your animation, on your nice light. The result is everything that counts. Impact lens. So learn to translate your skill into outcomes, sales, clarity, excitement, trust. So the impact lens, how to view it. You need to have a view on how what you do drives your next sale, creates clarity with the client that they understand you. Maybe a bit of excitement because hype helps to sell. If they are hyped about you and your service, nice. If you're hyped about your service, very good. And of course, trust. They need to trust you. And this comes with clarity. If your communication is very clear, this builds trust. So yeah, you need to translate your skills into those outcomes. You're a solution seller. Your value grows when you position yourself as a solution provider, not just a technician. You solve a problem and you sell the solution. You sell this solution to solving a problem. And the better you understand this and the more you focus your sales on this, the more your perceived value will grow and you will be able to basically sell the same render for twice or even 3 times as much as before. Proactive versus reactive thinking. Initiative wins. So freelancers who wait for instructions stay stuck in low value roles. You need an action mindset. Proactivity means identifying problems, proposing solutions, and improving processes for yourself and for the client. Action. Imperfect action beats perfect planning. Take action. You see a problem, attack it. You see a possible solution, propose it to the client, and see on the way if your solution is the best or not. Do not fiddle around with too much planning and getting too perfect in your planning. Imperfect action beats perfect planning, and you can improve along the way then. Lead the way. So suggest those improvements to your clients, clarify the goals, and take the lead in communication. So do not wait for your client to give you an information you need. Ask for the information. If something's unclear, speak it out. Hey, I did not understand this. Did you mean it this and that way? Always take the lead in the communication. This projects confidence and builds trust with the client when they feel like they are in good hands with you because you lead the communication. This makes you a trusted expert. Clients love freelancers who take ownership, not just orders. You are in control. This is what it's all about. You are proactive. You're not waiting on them. You are in the lead. Predictive thinking. So with this being in the lead, you anticipate problems, situations before they come. So anticipating needs creates trust and makes you irreplaceable. You see a situation unfolding that you've seen before, and you point it out. You predict this and that can happen in that situation. We need to think about XYZ to prevent XYZ. This predictive thinking and going in the lead with this communication, with this predictive thinking, builds huge amounts of trusts, huge amounts, and grows your value immensely. Embracing discomfort and growth. The growth edge. Growth only happens outside your comfort zone. Discomfort is the path, not the problem. When you're feeling comfortable all the time, this means you do not leave your comfort zone, so you are not evolving. You need to always, at least once a day, feel uncomfortable with something, because then you're doing something new. And you will need to do it a few dozen times before you feel comfortable with it. And then you need to grow further, need to tackle the next problem, the next situation. So growth only happens outside your comfort zone. This means you need to fail forward. So doubts, rejections, and failures are not signs to stop. They are signs of progress, because you're outside of your comfort zone. You haven't done this before, so you will fail. And this is part of the process. This is why we call it fail forward. Think of a toddler learning to walk. They will take a step, fall on their ass, stand up, take 2 steps, fall on their ass, stand up, take 3 steps, fall on their ass. They are failing forward and failing less and less and less until they can walk. This is how you need to think about it. It's okay to fail. You need to fail because you're outside of your comfort zone. You're doing new stuff. You will not be doing it perfectly. Do not try to do it perfectly. Do not try to plan it to be perfectly. Just embrace the discomfort. This leads to skill expansion. You're building new muscles. Sales, negotiation, communication. It's supposed to feel awkward at first. When you never done lifting in the gym and you start lifting, your muscles will really burn because it's new for them. Same is for your sales skills, your negotiation skills, all of your communication. Just do it. Just do it. You won't do it perfectly, but by doing it, you will train it and become good over time. No one is born a master. This is your growth path. So who you are evolves through the challenges you choose to face. Whatever you know today, none of this you knew when you were a child. This is growth. Growth is learning new stuff, failing while doing it, failing often enough to become good at it. So embrace those challenges. Embrace discomfort as a signal that you're moving in the right direction. As I said, when everything's cozy and comfortable, you're not growing. You're inside of your comfort zone and you are not evolving. So as a summary, we have the employee versus freelancer mindset, transitioning from being directed to becoming self-directed. Thinking like a business owner, understanding responsibility, accountability, and ownership. Value over skills. Clients pay for solutions, not problems, not just technical skills, solutions to problems. Proactive versus reactive thinking. Taking initiative rather than waiting for instructions. Do it yourself. Embracing discomfort and growth. Accepting challenges as essential parts of freelance success. Push this into your mind. This is really important. Follow for more freelance tips.